isn't enough.
Jesus, the comet hardly left anything standing.
Spitball of a day, ain't it?
No, I'm not good enough for that.
So annoying. So annoying.
Wick is dead, but I found the ID cards on his body.
Dead? Shit. I told him whatever was there wasn't worth the risk. But Wick would do anything if it would mean him getting two shards he could tap together. So, done. One fake ID ready to go.
Give me the counterfeit ID.
Okay, wait a second. Your image has to be added there first. So, done. Here's your ID. And this is the ID for Cooper. Take it to him. But make sure the clerics don't see it, see him, or see you. And do it as soon as you get in there. He's been at risk too.
There's hardly anything usable.
They're
in
always
those
hitting on you
ruins.
here.
They've been picked clean.
Really?
People are afraid of that.
Most of them annoy me. All of them annoy me.
I spitball of it.
I don't even want to know.
Is everything okay with us?
I don't know. You tell me. I mean, you've not tried to kill me, so that's got to be good, right?
Halt! Nobody is allowed into the city without an ID.
About the outlaws in the farm.
You mean the threat on our doorstep? The canker in our midst? They who should disappear?
There are too many outlaws at the farm. I need your help.
Very well. But I'll only pay half. I'm risking my life and my job coming to help you. Okay? Just wait a moment. I have to find a replacement. It can't go unguarded, after all. I'll be right back. Yes. Let's go and take care.
Halt! No.
You'll regret that.
I've scored some decent loot from these ruins. Yeah! Yeah, so me and you then.
Carry on. Carry on.
Halt! You... See?
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
I've scored some decent loot from these ruins. but you have to search for stuff.
I know who you're talking about.
Don't ask me what that was about.
Not like that.
Are you completely sure? I mean, yeah, what the fuck?
Most of them annoy me. All of them annoy me.
Really?
So annoying. So annoying.
Yeah, you just can't find those these days.
Not like that.
Yeah, it needs to be totally reworked. If you can get the spares.
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
Are you serious?
Most of them annoy me. All of them annoy me.
Yeah, it needs to be totally reworked. If you can get the spares.
Oh, fuck. I suppose I'll have to deal with this one.
No, I'm not good enough for that. About the outlaws and the...
You mean the threat on our doorstep?
The outlaws have gone.
Gone? You mean you've not brought me any heads, have you? No? No. Good. But I'm only giving you half. And if any more outlaws take up residence there or inside, I would like to remain... It was good doing...
Stop trying to sneak. I've seen you already.
Halt. Not a step further. No one is allowed...
The outlaw...
Well, that's good news for someone. You know, one of them had requested an entry ID, so the timing has worked out. Maybe you'd want to take his entry. That would get you in. What's a curse for what? So here, take the ID. Oh, and there is some... First, stay away from the generators. Nobody but that sort of security is why we need to keep an eye on IDs. So if you meet someone who's in... And Eric will take care of them. We can only keep peace in the city if we all work together. That's what was laid down by the Great... And the Great Council gave the clerics the responsibility. That means everyone is welcome. So keep the peace while you're in there. And that's it.
I heard you hold people prisoner if they can't prove...
Of course. It's important we keep the... And that we can hold people... We've worked hard to keep things running. Anyone who tries to get around with ID is guilty.
What's a suggester?
Our suggesters are the reason things remain peaceful in the city. If someone causes trouble... But don't worry. It's a positive experience. Even so...
Where can I find Eric?
Just go straight down the path into the...
You mentioned the Council of Magellan.
The Great Council, yes. You'll have to speak to Judy. I'm not that well informed.
Who's Alois?
Alois is the Judic. You'll find him in the castle. Keep your pocket.
I can see you.
What is it you want?
Who are you?
You first. There is something that is... No matter, I suppose. Even Albs are allowed in. I think...
What do you mean?
That's a long story. If you're really interested in my tale...
Sure, let's hear it. I'd like to hear it. You want to tell me over...
Tell your story.
Right, I'll give you the...
Just get on with it.
Okay, so, I grew up in Goliad in Adan. My father and mother were both born berserkers, and so that meant I... Back then, Bajar ruled... As a child, I had no... But when I was about 12 years old, he took my parents, and I was left on my own to... I remember him. I remember my parents leaving. And I remember me...
What happened?
Well, nobody ever... I hate... I think what the berserkers... Why was I punished? I swore
Where did you go?
Wherever I needed to survive. It didn't take... I don't want... I was lucky, though. I learned how to... Life wasn't...
Then why did... What are you doing here?
I take care of them, which means I coordinate and plan them. When I'm lucky, I get to roll up my... Which I'm having to do... Say, are you...
No.
Oh, well, that's a shame. On the other hand, if I have 4 people I've been... Would that be something you could do for me? I'd pay you.
Yeah, I'll talk to your candidates.
Great. The 4 names I have are Daryl, Naira, Rorik, and Riley. Though I'm really not sure about Riley. There's something about him I don't... But speak to each of them. Oh, and I'll need... We be...
About the candidates.
Yes?
Tell me about Naira.
Naira...
You want to employ a separate...
We need some... Albs are usually... I don't know if...
Tell me about Daryl.
Daryl is an outlaw. So I want to know his... I'm hoping you can get that if he's skilled and trustworthy. But I don't know that much.
What do you know about Rorik?
Rorik is a... It might seem weird to consider a berserker, but I was one once. And I know Rorik used to work extracting ELEX from... And I think I could... And it would... They're magic. But it'll be important to find... May Kalan guide your way. Did I invite you?
What do you want? Do you back the clerics here, or do you want them gone?
You get...
And are you gonna give me...
I'm for them.
You think they bring security? That they say they're here to keep... But it's obvious not allowing any... You think that's because the...
The Albs are more of a threat than the clerics.
Executions, converters, torture. But those guys are only... So why...
The Albs want all...
We won't get in their way.
Hunter sent me.
Why didn't he come
Hunter is dead.
Then I guess I'm alone again. Did Hunter give you something for me?
Yes, I have something for you.
Thanks. I was starting to think that I would never leave this stinking cleric-infested dome. I don't know if Hunter promised you a reward, but here, you've helped a good cause. Trust me.
Why don't you do something to stop the clerics?
I trust you. You gave me my ticket here after all, but I can't tell you our plan. But the clerics can't be allowed to take a back.
May Kalan guide your way.
I'm watching you. You should think about leaving.
What do we have here? Fresh meat?
Paige? It is Paige, right?
That's because I get out of the way every time. How did you get the guard to let you into? I'd watch out. You wouldn't be the first to come here. However you got in, you're going to... The clerics are a little jumpy at the moment. So, when they do let someone in, it does make me wonder...
If it's so hard to get in, what are you doing here?
I got in before things got so paranoid. And I came here for profit of lots of nervous people close to the out and getting hold of supplies. So, if you can get them, well...
Where do you get your good?
Mostly directly from Tavar. And that's the main... Seeing as it's impossible to... And they took mine. Now they say I'm causing trouble. But what else is a businesswoman supposed to do?
About your trade ban.
But this is about... I mean, what? But the they call it neutrality.
Sounds like you could use some help.
Yes. Still, let's say... Not from Tavar. Let's say they have... What if I was to say... And what if I... If I was to say that...
Do you really think you can trust the Separatists?
I can't. So if you blab, and without any guns to show...
I could help you get your weapons.
Good. Right. So, this is what you need to do. Leave the city and find... But he has the weapons, and he likes trade. I think he likes trade. He wants to sell the weapons, but you'll have to work on him, okay? He won't just hand them over.
Where can I find Radok?
Up in the Highlands. When we last spoke, he told me he was going to head over to the north. He mentioned an abandoned wind turbine. With luck, he'll still be out there.
They say the raptors are pretty fierce.
Yeah, I definitely need a few more shards.
That is pretty suspicious.
Hello, stranger. You should stop.
What do you have to offer me?
Everything an adventurer like you could need.
I'll do it. You really think I can't see you? Hey, you've been out in the wilderness, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm looking for a guy, and he's called Ray. He's an outlaw. You haven't met him anywhere?
I've met a lot of people. Maybe I've met him?
Yeah? Well, if you do, well, I guess that's my... Ray, you old son of a bitch. I was starting to think you weren't...
You know, I am sort of surprised about that myself.
Well, here he is. Large as life and right in front of me. I guess this means I still want the shards for the contract. So, are you gonna pay me? Or am I gonna have to claim on the contract?
So you've got one of these contracts.
You know about them, do you? Well, yes.
Give me the contract, or I'll kill you.
Now you want to get killed for that, idiot? You'll regret that. I'll do it.
Yeah, that's a ruin, all right.
You once possessed great ELEX abilities, didn't you? You're probably a soldier from Zakor, possibly even a commander? But you are now free from ELEX, and from the orders that... Have you come here to die like the clerics that I just killed?
Your threats don't scare me.
Scare? That... You should remember where you come. I have traveled alone, and I wish to remain... Still, not that either of those...
Paige sent me.
Paige? Do I know Paige? Faces and... But... You must mean the... But... I have business to conclude. It seems there are 2 followers of Kalan nearby who... Quickly, decide. Will you stand with me in battle?
You can count on me.
Good. Then let us send Kalan as followers. This one's mine!
Yeah, I'm on it.
The clerics lie in the dirt. And there is no sign of their so-called god. Let us hope the stench of these bodies makes the rest of his followers think before they challenge the separatists. Loyalty should be rewarded. Loyalty is what will save us from the free people. I also have something that should please the woman from the domed city. Here, give her this. It should be enough for her to start her plans. I will arrange to deliver the rest to her in due time.
will pass her the message.
Do so.
The mechs that went into Abessa pretty much killed that whole party.
I have to go.
I'm going.
So, you come here from Goliath?
Goliath? No. I was exiled to the valley before I came here.
Nothing is free in life.
I stopped listening.
Hey,
whenever
you.
She opens her mouth.
You don't have any broken energy weapons, chainswords, or anything like that? That sort of thing is my business. So if you find any, bring them to me. I'll give you good prices for them.
Let's trade.
Okay.
Don't take it personally.
Are you coming to see me?
You're back in business.
Good. I was hoping for some higher caliber stuff. If you'd brought spitball... People just aren't feeling safe right now. Here, this is for getting your feet...
If you're here for the food, someone must have been making a joke. So you can just turn around.
What are you talking about?
The free ration. Ah, but you're not here for that, are you? It's just... I'm just so sick of it. Why can't people just all work together?
If you feel that way, why don't you go...
No. But when it became... But now, no. We went against orders from Goliath. The domed city...
I saw you.
You saw me what?
I saw how you came through into the dome. Who are you? Why were you allowed in?
That's none of your business.
Then it sounds like you got in here illegally. As much as the clerics claim they control the gates, they really don't seem to be able to stop people getting... And by that, I don't just mean you. Can you believe it? There are fucking out...
Who are you?
Kalen. I lead the berserkers who've chosen to settle here in Abessa.
Does that mean you're exiles?
Well, none of us are allowed to return to Edan now. Or we just end... As to why they came here, well, the first settlers were sent to Abessa to plant a world heart to expand... but they were cut off from Edan by the Alps, left on their own to survive. And after a while, the warlords in Goliath weren't happy. And since they settled here, others have joined us. Some are escaped.
What do you have against the Separatists?
They are coming here, to our city. If it was up to me, then we would make sure these Alps went... They might say we have the same goal, the same enemy, but I don't believe a word of what they say. Who said they can't be trusted?
You want to have all the Separatists thrown out of the city?
Yeah. And you know what? I'll recruit anyone who'll help get this done. We have an eyewitness who claims to have seen traitorous bastards.
What information do you think they've shared?
The Berserker Jorg saw Fenk meet with an Alb in front of the city. Why would they meet if it wasn't to exchange information about the dome? Sadly, Jorg is the only one who's seen Fenk. And now he started saying he isn't sure he really saw Fenk meet an Alb from Zakor. So I have to jog Jorg's memory, or make sure he stops denying what he said. There has to be a way to do that.
I can make sure Jorg stops denying his story.
You can? Do you think you can make Jorg stick to his original story? It's for the good of the city. So go to Jorg and make sure he doesn't talk. Either help jog his memory a bit, or make sure he stays quiet. I don't care which.
You don't think that Jorg could have been wrong in the first place?
No, never. I'm telling you, this is... We have to push...
No, not now.
Hey, you're new here in the city, right?
Yes, I've just arrived.
I thought so. I saw you come through the gate. Anyway, I want to ask you something, if that's... Have you been to Edan recently? To the Berserker's city of Go... A good friend of mine is still there.
Who's your friend?
His name is Kral. He's a guard at the Mana Shrine. At least, he was. He thought he still had a chance to save his brother, Grimar, from the Alb Convert. Do you know what happened to him?
No, I don't know, Kral.
No? Okay, well, thanks. Then, thanks anyways.
Vivian sent me.
Is it about the technician job for the clerics?
Yes.
I'm interested, but I'm not sure that this is the job for me. I mean, I've tried to learn since I...
What experience do you have with technology?
Well, back in Goliath, I used to take machines apart. Strange, really. I mean, just look at...
If you get orders, you don't.
I don't know. But the clerics don't ban some people from... If I want to learn about technology...
So, now you've left Edan. What do you think about the clerics?
I'm grateful they let me in. They don't bother me, and I'm not a berserker anymore.
I've heard enough.
Okay. Right. I'll see you then.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
You should know, there is a place of refuge waiting for all in the Hort in Ignadon. Stay pure of chems. Pledge yourself to Kalan, and a new life awaits you in the service of man. That is the word of Kalan. That is the word of Ignadon.
Just a moment, I have to concentrate. 43 degrees eastwards at a distance. Maybe I could adjust the receipt.
Should I come back later?
No. I suppose I will have to just get used to continuous interruptions here. But crap. I don't suppose...
"73 degrees eastwards."
Right. So if I take those degrees and... No, that doesn't make any sense at all. No. Your memory's as bad as mine. I'll just have to look through my notes. I'll never get anywhere with these interruptions.
I assume you are in charge of communications?
And another interruption. Can't you see I'm... but too late for that now. My concentration is shot. Yes, I am responsible. Though the condition of this equipment is... It would be easier to stay in contact with 2 tin cans and a piece of... I can't keep track of how often we have power out. But I have really given you enough of my time now. I do have to work. If you feel the need to talk to someone, go and try Vito. Innkeepers are known for their chatter.
Where can I find Vito?
Look around out for the rat hole. There are 2 things Vito lives for: alcohol and conversation. Well, yeah, I'm...
Greetings from the fiery heart of Magalan. As the
should heal those wounds.
Put that weapon.